All right, this is going to get convoluted very quick, but we got labor data today. It is Thursday, July 2nd, and they just slid this on in early. I thought they were going to wait till next week, but holiday weekend came up. You can just toss this in there, and we're going to forget about it by Monday. It is taxing. I'm starting to become real resentful of these numbers. I hate it. It is not helpful, and it doesn't tell the picture because we're looking really at the wrong metrics, and that happens a lot. I mean, you see it with things like gas prices, egg prices, the things that directly impact you are the things we focus on. And numbers like this, when they're put out there, they are up for very wide interpretation. But we are going to do something with it as we do every month. This one, as I was reading stuff coming into today, people were saying it's going to be great. It's going to show that we're rebounding. Things are going in the right direction. Well, numbers came in very soft. I believe it was 77,000 jobs added, which doesn't really say much of anything to me. I don't care. That number is not helpful, but it's significantly lower when you were seeing things like 150, 200,000. Unemployment rate dropped to 4.2%. Sounds awesome, but the unemployment rate really only focuses on people who are actively counted in the workforce. Labor participation rate, the one that I like more, dropped down, and that metric only focuses on those who are actively engaged in the workforce. So that right there is a discrepancy. Already counted, actively engaged, and that is where you start to see where these numbers can get pretty confusing, because if your labor participation rate drops, technically your unemployment rate can also drop. But if your labor participation rate is high, your unemployment rate can also be high depending on who specifically is being counted within those numbers. You see, it's fun, right? It's not all that helpful, but labor participation does give us a good barometer because it shows where people are dropping off in the market. And for that number to go down, it could signal that there were people who are retiring early. It could also show that people are opting out, because we saw part-time job participation also fell as well, which could mean that people are transitioning to full-time jobs, or they are opting out altogether because it is not worth the time and the trouble. Potential for a World Cup boom because there's a lot of temporary positions that are out. And there's also summer hiring similar to what we see in the winter months as well. So again, things to put in perspective, but if I really wanted anything, it would be a specific number of layoffs per month. We're still displacing a high amount of people, and it doesn't matter how many jobs you add. If people are not in those industries, it is not helpful. So on that, like, subscribe, engage, get you in the next one.